Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you're new. My name's Stacey and today we're going to be going over the best gifts for plant lovers. So that could be plant lovers in your life, or this could be for yourself. You could gift yourself, or you could ask people in your life for these gifts. This could be some ideas for maybe what you could get for Christmas or whenever. I thought it was relevant because it's the 1st of December today when I'm filming this, so I just wanted to do a little gift guide. And yeah, I did a video similar to this over on my Instagram if you want to check that out, but obviously shorter. But I wanted to do a longer kind of video and just kind of talk through the different ideas for the plant lovers in your life. So with that, let's get into the gift ideas. So number one, you guessed it, plants. All plant lovers would love plants for Christmas. Maybe you know that they have a certain plant in mind that they would really enjoy, and you know they've been wanting this plant for a while. Get it them, just do it. There's loads of plant shops online that you can find that supply plants. They can deliver them to you, or you could go to your local garden centre and support them and find a really cool plant. If it's someone that you know is really into plants, maybe you could get them a more rare plant. Or you know, if they're just getting into plants, you could go and get them an easy care houseplant. I have a video all on my top 10 easy care houseplants, so go check that out if you need some ideas for that. But yeah, number one, it has to be plants because plant lovers love plants, duh. Even for people that aren't into plants, I feel like plants are always a really great gift. They can be for good luck, they can be for someone in their new home. So yeah, number one is plants. I know that one is so obvious, but I had to have that as number one because, you know, plants. The second item on our list is planters. Now, as somebody that has a lot of plants, this is something that I always need. You can even recycle candle jars like I've done here and use them if you don't want to buy really expensive planters, but you can get so many different cool planters, and this is something that will upgrade someone's plant collection. Having a good planter is the best thing because it really makes your plant pop. And yeah, you can get ones that have the cool little faces on, you can get funny ones, you can get ones that reflect the light. Here's another example of a really cool planter. This one is a disco ball planter, which is really cool. When the sun hits it, it's like a disco ball, so it shines all the light everywhere. And it is just such a good gift to get someone a planter, especially if you know that they have a lot of plants, because when you have a lot of plants, you're always repotting and upsizing and needing new pots. So planters are always a good go-to, and also you can get cool ones like this, so. The third item on my list is macrame hangers. Now these are where you just put your plant in there and then you can hang your plant anywhere you like. These are quite inexpensive. You can get them quite easily. You can get cheap ones, so you could get a few different ones, or you could go for the nicer kind of ones. I'll put a clip in here of one that is a little bit nicer. Macrame hangers like this are just great for getting your plants off the floor, off the shelf, off the flat surfaces, and getting them hung up. It gets them kind of out the way, and it also looks really nice when you have macrame hangers. So yeah, I feel like macrame hangers are a great addition. You can get all different types, you can get different colours. You could even go and get some handmade ones from Etsy, or someone local in your area probably makes these, or you could even make them yourself. They're really easy to make. You just get like a piece of rope and you can follow tutorials online, and just do some knots, cut it, and you've got a macrame planter. So yeah, macrame is a really good option, especially if they've got a lot of plants and they want to kind of hang a few up instead of having them all over the place. And yeah, there's so many different options. So yeah, the macrame hangers. Next item on my list is a funky watering can. Now, this might not be the most useful thing because I don't use this that often. If you know me, you know that I use a jug most of the time. But it is a really nice plant accessory to have. I've got a couple, I've got a gold one as well. And it's just a nice little accessory to have because you can just feel a little bit more like whilst you're watering your plants, you know, you can be a bit like, ooh, you know, I'm watering. This one's a nice one, but you can obviously get really cool ones, different patterns, different shapes. And if it comes to it, you can just have it as an ornament with your plant collection if it's a fancy one. So yeah, watering cans are a really good idea. And also obviously it's more portable, it's more easy to like water things. You're not walking around with a jug like trying not to spill it like me. But yeah, watering can is a really good idea because there's just so many different ones. You can cater it to whatever the person likes, their favorite color, you know, the options are endless. So yeah, watering can. Next item is a moisture meter. Now I know some people have they don't really like these. I do find these useful for bigger plants like my monstera and my bigger pot plants, because you can't always tell if there's moisture in the pot or not, and these are just really handy to just check and off you go. This one was really cheap. It was probably about £2-3 or something, and it works fine, honestly. I don't use this for all my plants, like I wouldn't use it on smaller plants because you can just kind of tell, but if that's someone in your life or you have bigger plants, these are really, really useful just to be able to easily check. They're just a really great little tool to have, and they're really cheap as well, so you can just pick these up online for so cheap. And yeah, they're just really useful. Like once you have one, you actually do find them quite useful. But just make sure that it has good reviews, because I have seen that some people buy them and they literally just don't work. So make sure the one that you get has good reviews on it, of course. But yeah, this is my one. I'm pretty sure it's off Amazon or something for like a few pound. I don't think it was very expensive at all. So yeah, a moisture meter, very useful and easy to get hold of. The next item on my list is plant accessories. Now this doesn't have to be these, but you know when you have those little plant accessories that you can get where you just kind of able to decorate your plants with them? This is not everyone's taste, but I really love these little mushrooms. They just go into the soil and they serve no purpose, just to look cute. They are really cute. You can get loads of different varieties of these. But yeah, little mushrooms that you can just pop into the plants like this, and then it just makes your plant look cute. Why wouldn't you want that? But yeah, just little plant accessories to make the plants look a little bit cuter. They're always a good option, especially if the person or you are into mushrooms, because I feel like there's a big crossover between people that like plants and people that like mushrooms. So get some cute little shrooms to add to your plants. It's just so cute. Next on my list is a good, decent pair of shears. This will just make your life so much easier when you're propagating, or if you need to trim your plants, or if you've got yellow leaves. You can use a pair of scissors, yes, but when you use a pair of shears, it just is so much easier, and you can make sure these are clean. These are very dirty at the moment, but a decent pair of shears is always good. And you could also get, like, these are a little bit boring, but you could also get them in different colours and cute ones with patterns on them. But yeah, just a decent pair of shears is always a really good idea. If they don't have shears, or if you don't have shears, I would really recommend that you get a really decent pair of shears. It feels so much better to use them as well when you're like cutting your plants or you're propagating. It just is like, it just glides through when you are doing it. So yeah, a decent pair of shears. Next on my list is a grow light or a grow bulb. I've recently got sent these Pianta grow bulbs from Grow Gang, and they are really great. They're amazing. They are not too bright, because I find with a lot of grow bulbs like this Sansi one, it's very bright, but some people like that. So it's really up to you what kind of bulb you want to go for, but grow lights are always a really good addition, especially when it's winter, it's dark, you know, your plants need that extra boost of light. This will sort that out for you to make sure that your plants are still growing even when it's winter, even when it's dark, even when there's no sunlight. So yeah, you can get not only grow bulbs, you could also get the strips, or you could get the clip-on lamps. I'm not a big fan of the clip-on lights personally. I have tried them in the past, but if I was somebody looking to get grow lights with someone else, if I knew they had like a shelf set up, I think strip lights are a really good way to go, because they're timed as well, so you can just time them. And the grow bulbs are really good because you can just take your regular light fitting in your house and put a grow bulb into it, and then it works as a grow light. So you don't even need to like go out your way to change your lighting setup. You can just put these straight into your ceiling light fixtures and you're good to go. Grow lights are a really good addition to any plant setup, and I would always recommend that people get grow lights if they want their plants to do the best. Now, if you've been watching my channel, then you know you've probably seen these before because I'm pretty sure I showed them already. But propagation vessels, ways for plant people to display their propagations in a cute way. Now, these are little mushrooms, which are really cute. But you can get so many different propagation vessels online. You could maybe get ones that hang on the wall. You can get like test tube ones that hang on the wall if you don't want to use up real estate. You want to use your wall. You can just get so many different ones. I really like these ones because they're little mushrooms, and if you could already tell, I love mushrooms. I think they're so cute and it gives like fairy vibes, and I really like that. So yeah, just different propagation vessels. They don't have to be mushrooms, they could be whatever you want. But if it's somebody that loves plants, there's no doubt that they're probably propagating all their plants. And instead of just using like a glass jar like this here, which is okay, but it's not the cutest, right? So it's not the nicest looking thing, just a jar. So, you know, investing in a propagation vessel that actually gives a bit of decor to it instead of just a jar full of water is always a really nice option. So yeah, I would recommend these. These little mushroom ones are really cheap. You can get them online really cheap. So yeah, you can literally find these anywhere. I've seen them everywhere. So yeah, propagation vessels. Okay, and the last thing on my list is botanical art or books. So I have these, for example. These you can get on Amazon. This is Botanicum, which is purely a poster book. So inside it has it has loads of plants, botanical art that you can frame, you can put on your wall. I know a couple of people have actually asked me about these prints that I have in my home. A lot of them are from here because I really love this art. A friend put me onto this and I just really like it. I like the scientific kind of botanical look to it. But any botanical art is always really good for plant lovers because they probably, if they love plants, they probably want to decorate their house like that as well. Everything should be plant themed basically in their whole house. So yeah, these are really great idea. They're beautiful, and it's just a really easy way to give someone a gift as well, because you can pick up prints quite cheap, depending on how expensive you want to go with it. I mean, prints are expensive if you want them to be, but you could probably find cheap botanical prints, or you can try this kind of thing where it's a poster book where they then have the option of loads of different prints, and you can just tear them out and just use them when you want to use them. So yeah, this is called Botanicum. You could also get botanical books, plant books. I don't really have a lot of plant books. This one I have, but it's not really plants. This is a Hungarian one, but you can get the botanical one. But you know, this like enables them to read about plants. Actually, I lie. I have got a botanical book. One sec. Haha! I do have one book. That is a plant book. So yeah, you can get these kind of books where it goes through different houseplants and it tells you about them, and it gives you care tips, and it's basically just like a little dictionary, a thesaurus, whatever you want to call it, not a thesaurus. Basically a little dictionary for plants, right? So you can just go through and find your plant and figure out what kind of care it needs. I don't always follow these because I don't always find the information in them to be correct. Let me know if anyone has a really good book that actually has correct information, because sometimes it's not the best. Sometimes it's like missed your plants and I'm like, I don't trust this book. But either way, it's still a really nice thing to have maybe on your coffee table, or just to like flick through and find new plants that maybe you haven't seen before. Maybe you could look and see and be like, wow, I really like the look of that plant, and it could be added to your wish list. I don't have too many recommendations. I do like the Plantopedia book. I would like that one at some point. So that is the end of my gift guide. If you have any other ideas for gifts, put them in the comments, you know, give us some more ideas. Help everyone out. And let me know what your favorite thing off this list was. I think my favorite thing has to be the mushroom propagation things, just because they're just so cute. Like, I just love this. I don't know why, but this just makes me happy. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe for more videos from me, and I hope that you all have an amazing holiday season ahead. I hope that you find all the gifts that you need ahead of time. No last minute gift buying, right? It's too stressful. And yeah, thank you again for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.